Iqbal Sharma's financial affairs were laid bare in court. The state says Sharma has not been honest and that the bulk of his estate is situated in the UAE with only 10% in South Africa, and that he has a place of residence in UAE from where South Africa has struggled to extract Gupta family members in the past. He is also implicated in a range of other fraud and corrupt acts, which allegedly enabled the Gupta family to extract corrupt payments of more than 7 billion rands from Transnet.
His assets have been freezed, what is the word?
Restrained.
Have been restrained by the asset forfeiture of the NPA unit. Therefore, whether this court fixes bail of 100,000 or of $1 million, the incentive, he's got nothing to lose.
Sharma's lawyer has submitted that his client knew about the investigations against him long time ago, but did not flee the country. Advocate Johannes Kotsier also conceded that Sharma traveled extensively, especially for business and sometimes for leisure, but said that should not prevent him from getting bail.
Notwithstanding his extensive travels, it is clear that he considers South Africa as his home, because on all his travels he returned home, and it is clear that he considers him a South African. He's considering himself as his permanent residency in South Africa, and in this regard it is important to note that he has had knowledge of the investigations against himself and Nulani.
The magistrate said the fact that Sharma handed over his passport did not guarantee that he would not flee.
The state addressed me and indicated that the investigation is complete. They do not have to wait for the other accused to be arrested. They can continue without them and fix a trial date as soon as the defence is ready to proceed. I find that the applicant did not satisfy me, that it is in the interest of justice for him to be released on bail. I find further that the state presented sufficient evidence to prove that it is not in the interest of justice to release him on bail. Bail is refused.
The NPA's investigating directorate says this is a step in the right direction.
We're actually happy that the court could actually see what it is that we're saying. We had mentioned to the court that the State Capture Commission of Inquiry has heard startling evidence about Mr. Iqbal Sharma and his role in various other state-owned entities. Our main contention that we brought to the court also is that we then are busy with investigation in that regard, of which the preferred charges will be fraud and corruption. So those particular charges, you would know, have a minimum sentence of about 15 years.
Sharma's co-accused former Free State Agriculture Department head Dimakadzo Morosi, former Agriculture CFO Sipati Dlamini, and another former Agriculture head Peter Tabete are out on 10,000 rand bail. They will be back in court with Sharma on the 5th of July. The fifth suspect will appear for a bail application on the 15th of June due to health reasons. Aphumelele Mdlalane, SABC News, Bloemfontein.